Welcome to MFL Outdoors, and tonight we're back round the pheasant pens again. It's a blooming cold night, but it's completely still and there's a full moon out, so it's not going to help us too much, but come along and let's see what we can do. Tonight I'm using the Seiko A7 in 243 and the infrared Ricoh RH50 thermal scope along with the UH50 thermal spotter. I've just stopped on our way to the first location. I thought I'd have a quick scan round. I'm just sitting in the truck at the moment, so I'm just having a scan round to see if there's anything. There isn't normally much up this end, but you never know. It doesn't look like there is anything, so I think we'll move to our first location. We are definitely well lit up tonight. Move along now and go to our first spot. That was where I shot the vixen last week who was chasing the Roe doe. I'll put a link in the description below for that video. It's so cold tonight, I think everything's keeping in cover. I don't blame them. Few sheep up on the bank side. Couple of hares on the far side of that field. Everything else just seems quiet, which is good. Well, there's nothing here where I shot the fox last time. Nothing at all. No roe, no hares, nothing on that part. There is a couple of hares down on the field you saw on the thermal, but they're right down. So there's nothing around here, so I think I'll continue on down to the next stop. I'm next to one of our pheasant pens and I've shot quite a few foxes on this field. For some reason they like coming down on here. But again, things looking quiet at the moment. I'm going to move on to a woodland block that we've got right on the tops near the fell. And we've seen some fox scatter around there. So I'm going to have a sit in there and see if anything shows up. I just parked on the track. I'm actually in the woodland and it was only about 5-10 minutes and there was a fox just came up on the right hand side. It didn't see me, but it stopped on the track and was sniffing, and it's actually gone off to the right into the wood. I'm hoping that it's going to come back out, so I'm going to sit here and wait and see what happens. Well, I've waited for well over an hour and it hasn't come back onto the track. I think it's actually gone down towards the lake and has followed the shoreline along towards the dam. So I think I'm probably going to move out of here shortly. It's like something out of The Howling in here. The moon's coming through the trees. Quite eerie. Going to make our way back down into the valley. It's just impossible on the tops here with with the moon, and we've got like a really thick frost, so it sounds like I'm walking around with a load of cornflakes in my pockets. So I'm going to stay in the truck and I'm going to make my way down. I've spotted a fox with the thermal. He's way over on the other side, but we might be able to catch up with that one. You can just see the fox making its way down the bank side. They like to have a route round in the rushes and check out some holes there. And it looks like he's heading towards the fence line. I don't know why they seem to love that field. So we'll have to make our way back down. I actually think that was the fox that I saw walking along the track in the woodland. I think what it did was it followed the shoreline along, got to the dam and went over, and then it's got access straight into that field. I'm now back by the pheasant pen, where I actually stopped before we went into the block of woodland, and I'm just going to stay around here. I have a feeling that fox will show up again. It seems to be rooting around this area. There's a hare just sitting by the gateway. Right, it's about midnight and I'm going to have a break. I'm going to have my bovril and I've got another pork pie, so I'm going to have that. I don't know what the temperature is, but it's absolutely freezing. Everything's white and it's so light outside. I'll put some photographs in to show you how light it actually is. So I'm going to have them and then we'll have another look round. No editing has been done with these pictures. They're exactly as they came from the camera. I waited for quite a long time and used the cover of the truck, but eventually it turned up. Okay, we'll go and get this one. You can hear how noisy it is underfoot. It was just impossible trying to creep round anywhere, which is why I stayed with the truck. It's finding the thing. there it is. Right, I'm back at the truck with it. That's another vixen. She's not a bad size either. I'm pleased to get that one out of the way. I didn't think I was going to get her with it being so light out tonight. That's 8 outings, 9 foxes. 8 of those have been vixens, which is really strange, and there was 1 dog. So that's going to make a hell of a difference come the mating season. That'll be a lot less cubs to try and track down, and it'll be one happy farmer, as well as us protecting the pheasant shoot. I've just made one last stop on the way out of the estate, just to have a check round, just to make sure there aren't any foxes back on here again. And there's a group of roe deer, as you can see. It's nice to see them out on a night. I haven't seen Mr. Badger around on our travels tonight. Although it's that cold, he probably decided to stay in. Well, everything still seems to be nice and quiet on here. It's a little bit cold tonight. I'm pleased I'm finished and going home. That's the that's the look of the back of the truck. Yep, it's a cold one. Okay, it's coming up 2:30 and it's 0 degrees outside. It's been cold all night and it's been really light as well. We've got nearly a full moon and there's no cloud cover. So I'm surprised we got one at all, but we did. I hope you enjoyed this one. Thanks for watching and we'll catch you on the next one. Take care. Bye for now.